Jessie sexy, but you can make her sexy.
Oh yeah, of course. You can make Misty look sexy too. But
Misty's always annoying though. She's got that like tsundere thing going on almost. But like
I thought she was like the definition of tsundere, but I'm still not 100% sure I get the definition of it.
I think she's only tsundere like sometimes, right? It's not like a huge part of her. I didn't like Jessie's hair though. Like it's unique, but that's what makes it not sexy to me. Her in that picture, it's fine because it's like normal people hair.
Pokemon didn't get sexy till Gardevoir. Her hair was hilarious.
It was, man, big, just got some semen in her hair.
It's so stupid.
It launched to the side. Just a blast of semen.
Wait, are we talking about the picture again, or
No,
in general? When you tagged Mifa, I thought it was an anthropomorphized Mifa at first, and then I saw the R.
it was mainly because her body looks a little bit toned.
Yeah, Mifa does like muscly. She said that before.
Oops.
I feel like Bayonetta's probably one of the biggest crowd pleasers for this Discord.
I like me a Bayonetta. Dead.
Bayonetta's the most likely to. Oh, I sad flipped. Thank God you were there.
Oh yeah, I figured most of us could say that, but I wanted to tag Mifa. I wanted to get Mifa's attention specifically. I wanted to make sure she saw it. So, how's life, everybody? How goes it?
Oh, it goes alright. How about you? How things going for you?
I was very busy today.
Oh yeah?
Just doing life.
Sometimes you're doing life, sometimes life's doing you.
I did my taxes today, so. Oh boy. They're no fun. I did get like $250 back though, so that's good.
Oh, we got another post pocket ahead. But I can't see it. Now I can.
Oh my god. Absolutely disgusting.
No! I watched someone do
I don't have it.
a 112% world record speed run of Hollow Knight.
Oh.
Took 4 hours. Well, I watched it at double the speed. So it took me 2 hours. Because, you know, I'm a speed runner at watching speed runs. It was fucking nuts. Mostly just abusing the spells that you unlock. Because they're so powerful.
That's what I hear is that like those are the things that you want to be using. The desolate dive or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's very good.
The
How much does Captain use those?
not very much.
Yeah, I never really, cause like I'm scaled. I need that for healing.
He's been using them a lot more though for the Pantheon.
That's good.
He needs to.
He cause he's in that like final stage one, that final Pantheon part.
Yeah. Oh god, I sucked.
Yeah, that looks very
Oh, I suck. Oh, I suck. So I was watching Captain feel real discouraged playing Hollow Knight yesterday. Feeling like he was it seemed like he was close to giving up, I don't know.
Oh no. It really doesn't feel worth it.
No, it doesn't. So I was like, you know, what I think they should have done is I think they should have at least made a fifth, because that's the fifth Pantheon, right? So they should have made the a sixth Pantheon be the fifth Pantheon. Because okay, so what happens is there's the first three Pantheons, and then you have the fifth Pantheon, which is all the battles, but they're like in their ascended forms.
Mm-hmm.
And the ascended forms means that the layout of the map is slightly different.
Yeah,
so like,
I saw him.
yeah, and then there's some variants that are in there too, like Sisters of Battle instead of the Mantis Lords. And those variants are exclusive to Pantheon 5. The variants are, not the ascended ones. As soon as
like the fact that the Mantis Lords, all three of them come down and fight you, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, Sisters of Battle, that's called.
Oh, okay.
So
it's so cool seeing Sly with his great nail. Ah, it was awesome.
yeah, Sly's, I think, is he exclusive to Pantheon?
Masters. Yeah, he is. The Nail Master brothers.
So, and then like Shio's exclusive too. But you can unlock those before Pantheon 5. Just specific variants are in Pantheon 5. So I was like, they should have made Pantheon 5 all of the normal battles in a row. And then they could have made a Pantheon 6, which was all of the Ascended versions. So you get your variants, right? You get your Sisters of Battle, you get your... I forget what the other ones are in Pantheon 5. There's a few of them. But you get all those, and you can probably make it through Pantheon 5 decently, because you fought all those normal versions. Those normal versions aren't like that hard. So you get to experience all the bosses then, and then Pantheon 6 could be all of the Ascended versions of it. So then, like, one guy in the chat who seemed very, like, almost, like, difficulty elitist and gatekeepy in a way. Because he popped in, it was his first time, I think, in Captain's stream. He's like, how the heck do you have 250 hours and yet you haven't beat the Pantheon yet?
Oh, what an asshole.
I was like, alright. I gave him shit for Zelda, but Zelda's not like a difficulty thing. Zelda's like he's playing at his own pace.
No, teammate.
And so me saying that is, I'm dead.
Well, then that's going in then.
So me saying that
Pantheon is absurd. Fuck you for being a dick about it.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Like that. I like that picture, by the way. It's kind of neat.
I don't know. Oh, that is good. Yeah, I don't know if he's giving him shit for it, or whatnot, but he's definitely.
The definition of giving you shit. How do you have?
No, I mean like shooting the shit, you know, like goofing with him. But he's a new guy, so like, Like if I said this shit, Captain would just be like, yeah, whatever. Like, and we would just goof.
Yeah, but to like pop into chat as a new person and say that.
Yeah. So that person, when I said that they should do the pantheons that way.
Video games.
Well, also the guy says I have 15 less hours than you, and I've beaten the 5th pantheon with all 4 bindings 4 different times. And the bindings make it even harder, I think. And it's like, neat.
Then
neat.
You can fuck right off. Go watch yourself play it then.
Yeah. So, so then when I proposed my Pantheon thing, he said, nope, it's fine the way it is. I was like, okay, but sure, but you don't, like, the gameplay experience isn't really ruined for anybody if you do it the way that I'm, like, proposing. The people that want to experience the new variant, the new bosses or whatever, can experience them because you're at the less difficulty, and if you got through the first 3 or 4 Pantheons, you're probably good enough to beat all the regular bosses in a row.
That's exactly what it is. He's just flexing. He wants somebody to go, oh my god, you're so good at the game. Oh, shit.
I like Captain's reply to him. He's like, well, if you beat it once, you could probably beat it 4 times. You don't have to, like, specify. Like, you're probably skillful enough to do it. But...
just somebody being shitty.
Yeah.
Also, you propose a change to the structure of it, and then he just says, no, it's fine. It's like, well, you're just kind of saying, like, your opinion. You're not saying, like, why my idea is bad or why it should be kept the way it is. You're just like, no, I like it like this. But you didn't say why. You didn't say, like, why your change would be good or bad.
Yeah, so, yeah, I told him, I was like, this literally has no, like, change. Like, the people that still want that hardcore challenge of all of the Ascended fights in a row can still have that. There will be a Pantheon 6, right? But then Pantheon 5 will just be all the normal fights in a row. And most people could probably do that, because, like... And then they can experience the new bosses. It's like, how is this, like, it's... No. It's fine the way... sure, it's fine the way it is, but, like, literally, mine benefits people and doesn't remove it doesn't remove anything for people, right? It only gives people more options and a better way to experience the game. So it was just not even a critique. It was just like... It seemed a little gatekeepy, too. It seemed like, no, the people who can beat these bosses this way deserve to see the new variants. And if you don't, that's what it kind of seemed like. Because, like, why would it be fine that way? Like, why would my way be wrong other than... No. These are the people that deserve this. So,
I mean, if you wanted to argue that it makes that final one more special, I guess.
I guess so. There's that, but
the point here is that the guy's a dick, and you know, it is legitimately impressive if he has beat it 4 times with all those difficulty settings and shit or whatever. But I'm not going to praise you when you act like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, have you not spent time as a member of society and, like, learned that bragging does not make you appeal to people? God damn, it's been a rough night of Rocket League so far.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb. Then another person decided to say, he's like, well, they're not different bosses, because I was saying different bosses, right? Because I was considering Sisters of Battle a different boss. Mainly.
Right, it's like a variant of
the boss. But he's like,
he should know what you mean when you say that.
Yeah, so he's like, they're not different bosses though, they're boss variants. And I was like, I don't care, like, how you define it. My point is,
you know what I'm saying.
There's an experience,
right,
that's locked behind all of this progress.
How's it going, Ad Night?
Like, there's an experience locked behind this progress, and I'm proposing that you could still experience it and not have to go through that bullshit. Like, that's not the point. So then, a little bit after that, I was like, I'm thinking about modding. Yeah, not gonna get. I was like, I'm thinking about modding the game potentially when I get done, so that I have all of the bosses accessible, and maybe just trying out each one of the bosses.
That'd be fun.
Not having to go through the Pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one guy, the gatekeepy seeming guy, chimed in. He said, "Well, it's your game. You can mod it if you want to." And I said, I was like, I'm tired of this. So I just told the guy, I was like, oh, thanks for your permission, man. I needed it. And so then he says, no, I meant, like, you shouldn't feel bad or anything. I'm like, I don't.
Again, thank you for permission to not feel bad.
Like, that's just, I didn't say a word after. I was like, God fucking damn it, dude. Like, you don't get it.
Probably just stop talking to that guy. That does not sound like a pleasant human being to interact with.
It's like, I know I can mod my game if I want to. Why the fuck would I feel bad? Like, the only time I feel bad is like, man, I wish I would have been able to beat that myself, but I've got other shit to do. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a patience and, like, time management thing. I absolutely could beat the Pantheon. If I devoted, like, a couple hours every single day to doing it, yeah. I would get there eventually. It'd probably take me months because I suck, but I could do it. But, like, at the end of I would feel like it was a lot of wasted time.
Yeah, it's not worth it for you.
No, it absolutely isn't.
Like, Orphan of Kos for me was just not... Yeah. Not worth... I was like, man, this isn't worth me doing another stream for it. I'm just gonna summon somebody. So... Yeah, I thought...
That's like that for every difficult video game. It's a cost-benefit analysis. Like, do I feel like it would be a valuable way to spend my time? So, I saw a lot of cool things in that speedrun. You know that that section where you were pogoing off of the big bugs?
Yeah.
Going sideways? You can pogo off the fucking floor in that room.
Can you?
You don't even, the guy in the speedrun didn't even use the bugs.
Huh.
First he used the shine spark to get past the first section, which blew my mind. And then, yeah, you don't need it. If you just go all the way to the ground, there's bugs crawling on the ground down there that you can pogo off of with your sword. Like, holy shit. You know those spikes that fall from the...
Oh my god.
The stalactites that fall from the ceiling?
Yeah.
He was waiting for them to fall and then would slash them with his sword and angle them at enemies to kill them.
Oh, nice.
And like the first few minutes of the game, he slashed one like downwards diagonally and killed 2 enemies with it. It was fucking nuts.
By the way, I don't think I said hi to Adnight yet. Hi, Adnight. How's life?
You know how you can smack the signs and the lights and stuff?
Yeah.
They actually put a bug in the game. Oh, I think I might have hit that. Came off the top of my car. They put a bug in the game that goes around fixing them. He's called like the Mender bug.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know about him because you have to do this like very specific thing to find him. He's got a little house next to where Sly was.
Oh,
you can read his...
Huh. What? I remember that house.
Yeah, you can go in there and read his diary, and it's like, people keep breaking the signs, but that's okay. I enjoy fixing them.
Oh, that's tasty.
And when you kill him, there's this sign in the crossroads that, like, basically, when you jump down the well, he'll be like right there trying to fix it because you keep breaking. You have to like break it like 5 times in a row. So he's he's trying to like keep up with you with how quickly you're breaking it, and then you catch him like mid-repair, and when he dies, that sign is never fixed again for the rest of the game.
Huh. That's neat.
I had no idea he was even in the game. And I figured I would tell you because I didn't think you would probably find it either.
Oh, yeah, no, that's great.
That didn't have any power on it at all.
Jesus, that's the way.
I watched what happens when you fill out the hunter's journal because I was like, well, that's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna be able to do that.
Oh, I suck! Ugh.
I found out that you can hit creatures with the dream nail to get soul.
Oh yeah. I knew that one.
Oh, teammate.
Because, during the false champion fight, when he, his little head comes out, he, you can, like, during the Pantheon, smack it to get soul. That actually, like, getting more soul, I think, than you normally get. So, that's neat. Oh, it's open.
That was a weird play. But one of the most impressive things was that it's like a 4-hour speed run, and just knowledge of the map is insane.
Oh yeah.
Because he never like goes the wrong direction, and just memorizing exactly where to go and what to do next is incredible. Oh, we did it! We actually came back!
Yeah, routing for those sort of speed runs is nuts. Like,
because if he forgets one thing, he did the entire 112%. If you'd forgotten like one step along the way, he wouldn't have known until he got all the way to the end. You know, you don't see what your percentage is as you're going along. I found out that if you keep trying to equip a charm, even though you don't have enough notches for it, it'll eventually, if you try like 4 or 5 times, it'll eventually work. And it'll be called overcharmed. So enemies deal twice as much damage, but you get to put on 1 extra charm. I'm like, holy shit, I had no fucking idea. You just have to like keep trying to put a charm on, even though you don't have the room for it. God, that was beautiful.
that was a good one.
There's just like so many extra little things about this game that I'm still learning. It's kind of crazy how much they packed into it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy thing that the devs even did that stuff too, you know?
Yeah. Like, where'd they find the fucking time?
Crash with a K.
Apparently, development on Silksong is going really well, and they're thinking it might even be out like ahead of schedule.
Wow. I wonder if they have a bigger team now. You'd hope, right?
I don't think there is.
Like they, at least double it.
Well, that's like those two guys are the ones making it. But they do. I found out I think there is like production managers or something like that. There's like other people involved, but those guys are like the creative, like the programming, the animation, the design, all that shit. So I don't know. I guess there's other guys that do something, but those are really the.
There's probably some guys. Like media managers things, like production media stuff to help get it out there, but they probably have a QA. Well, they most definitely have a QA.
Shit. Hang on a second.
Oh my god. Oh no, I wasn't fast enough. Just gonna shoot it over there, I guess. Gonna try to demo me. I don't have any boost. Oop.
Ah, damn it.
Mountain! 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 What an asshole. Ban Mountain. Huh. Oh, damn it.
Mountain.
Oh. Ew. There we go. Delay of game, I guess.
Oh, Mountain.
Should've just went net. Got like a thing on my TV. It's not good. Got rid of it. It's gone. It was a fuzz.
Yeah, as you would expect in a speed run, that guy abused the shine spark ability.
Oh yeah.
There were so many places. I'm like, oh, you can do that. So many of like the platforming challenges that he like did shortcuts and abused with that. Oh, what the fuck was that? I forgot that's an actual person now. I was thinking that was an AI. Teammate, why did you come up behind me like that?
Teammate, you...
Man, it's not been a good night so far. Did you see my thing, that gif of the Russians re-entering the atmosphere?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that really cracked me up. Well, he says take the shot right before kickoff. Whoa. I saw another version of that where they're like listening to heavy music, and it's like right as the beat drops and like the heavy bass is when their car starts shaking. So it sounds like it's just the music.
What do you mean, sorry? I got the goal.
He knocked the goalie out of the way? It's not apologizing. Oh, what the hell happened there? That was so wiggly.
I don't know. That was weird. Ugh.
I didn't get enough height.
That Right Opinion video was pretty good though. That I watched the other day.
The most recent one?
Yeah.
I started it, but I didn't... Oh, what the hell? Damn, I had that. I only got like 30 seconds in, and then something else happened. I touched out of the way. Fuck.
It describes a lot of like what happened with the recent YouTube getting rid of the comment section on like potential harmful child video stuff.
Yeah, I've already seen a lot of that kind of stuff. So, but if that's a good video, then I'll watch it.
Yeah, I liked it. It was talking about the guy that's like started it and junk.
The whole thing kind of makes me really sick and depressed.
Like the guy that started it was very oh, I hit it. I kind of went for a block partway through that jump. The guy's really strange. Just
I'll watch it so I can comment.
Basically, the guy seemed like he had some ulterior motives or something involved with like why he would bring it to light in the way that he did.
Talking about the like child predator comments on YouTube and what, like them trying to take care of it, and obviously has resulted in fallout to channels that don't deserve it.
Yeah. Plus more ad revenue getting removed from channels and junk. God damn it!
No!
I didn't know you were gonna go for goalie, so I was way back.
And it looked like the goalie had gotten away from me, but fuck. Half-a-nada. Speaking of horribly depressing and sad, a second Parkland high school person committed suicide. Another person with survivor's guilt. People are saying like maybe when they saw the other person
could have felt less guilty of doing it themselves then.
Yeah, something to that effect. Or that like they were already considering it and then now they were like,
just drive it in.
I'm trying. I don't have boost.
How slow is that, I wonder? 8.
I didn't want to front flip and like fuck up its trajectory. I underdicked it. But that's God, someone in the comments was like, imagine hearing that your student's high school had like a shooter and just how terrified you would be only to find out that your child is okay, and then 2 years later they kill themselves because of the guilt of it. It's like, God, it's like, how many nightmares can a parent go through?
Yeah.
That's really fucked up. And like what kind of pain and guilt they're going through, and then they see someone else that was going through that killed themselves, and now you're like if you already thought that was the right course of action, and then you see someone else that went through it does that, and you're like, yeah, see, that is the right course of action, even they did it. And that really breaks my heart.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't imagine feeling in that way. Like, I can imagine feeling it, but not enough to kill myself. That's...
Yeah, I haven't been through anything that traumatic, but this whole survivor's guilt thing, it doesn't like compute in my head. Like I feel awful for them, obviously. Oh, what the hell?
Teammate, I don't know what you're doing. a little scared. What else did I watch? I didn't get to watch very much today.
We do have to talk about the Epic Store.
Oh, yeah.
Epic.
Teammate.
Sick, bro.
Get this shit out of me.
Oh. So once again, it was a topic that I thought I had pretty much. I knew enough about it, but then watching the Inside Gaming video taught me a lot more, and gave me some like new perspective on it that I hadn't considered. They just, like I said, they always go a little bit more in depth than I expect them to. Oh, I fucked it up. Because originally I had thought like, okay, yeah, competition is good, but this store kind of sucks, so why would I bother with it? But it is interesting.
Oh, Jesus.
In that, as far as a developer's concerned, 30% is like a huge cut for Steam to take.
Yeah.
And Epic only taking, what was it, like 18 or something, or 12?
I don't remember the exact
But the point is, I was it was like 12, because he said it's less than half of what Steam takes. I was like, fuck. Alright, well, I get it now. I get why a dev or a publisher would want to go there, because they're making it. That's a much bigger cut. Now Steam is like still superior. Like there's just so many features and stuff, and the fact that everyone's already on it. But if they can be a legit competitor, then maybe Steam will be forced to consider lowering that 30% mark. Please. Oh. Yeah, it is.
Oh, fuck.
That's why when I can, I usually buy on Humble Bundle, because then like some is going to charity, and I still get my Steam key. It's kind of the best of both worlds. So like the other side though is that the PR guy for Epic is being real shitty and like taking this holier than thou approach.
Yeah.
Of like, yeah, typical gamers are gonna complain about it, but they'll get over it.
And what I'm doing
is straightforward.
Yeah, what I'm doing, it's beneficial for the industry. It's they won't like it, no, and they might not see the benefits, but like they'll see it'll happen eventually. It'll benefit everybody.
It's like, even if you're right, like that's just such a shitty way to approach the questions about it.
Yeah.
Because right now my biggest problem is the exclusivity. If I wanted to play like Metro Exodus, I'd have to go there. I hate exclusivity. I hate console exclusives too. Because I'm willing to download other launchers. I've got the Uplay one. I've got Origin. I've got GOG for Witcher 3. It's like if you can make it relatively painless, I'll do it. If I really want the game, I'm willing to. But you all, like, don't be snobbish because you're like, oh, they're just unwilling. It's just a launcher, guys. It's like I've got 5 of them though. I'm sick of launchers now.
Oh,
I like having everything on Steam. Steam is really good, and everything's already there, and they have like awesome sales. So don't act like I'm being snobbish because I don't want to download your launcher. Yeah, Halo coming to PC is pretty cool. It would be fantastic if like all Xbox games made their way to Windows 10, like they were kind of hinting at.
Yeah, but you don't get the cross-buy with that one, they said. Nope, no cross-buy. There's a lot of games in the past had cross-buy.
It doesn't really bother me. Me specifically.
I would have gotten a free game out of it that I wouldn't have played. Because I own the Master Chief Collection.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, competition is good. Your PR is not good.
Yeah.
If Steam could drop to like 25, maybe like 23, something like that, I think that would be better for the industry as a whole.
Yeah, I think Steam taking out 30% is pretty big.
Especially when they're already fucking millionaires.
Yeah, like they house the servers, they house the delivery method or whatever, but they don't make the games, right? So they're getting a huge chunk out of it. Damn it. Damn it!
Oh, we almost worked that. No.
Third of the entire profit's excessive. Yeah, it's pretty. Ah, shit! Though I suck. Oh, I passed it right.
That was so fast.
I was wanting to hit that a little faster too. Forward. Oh my god. We just pinched that out, I think. Good. Good. I'll just stop touching the ball now, I guess.
Yeah. This has not been a good night so far. Guys only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. The temporal mantle. So, I want a temporal mantle for life. That would be nice. Just like, oops, I shouldn't have said that. Just like, your sparkly cloak just kind of rolls you out of that bad situation.
Ah. On the God damn it!
I can't see.
On the Epic Game Store, I think the people are way too, out. What's the word I'm thinking of? Trying to think of.
Out of touch?
No, the outraged. They're way too outraged. The fans.
Oh, you think people?
'Cause they're making a big deal about it that like that they're assholes or that they're the worst for making people download another launcher when it's like, yeah, I understand that like you don't want to download another launcher, and I don't either, but people are making it as if it's this like really big deal.
Well, there was a Reddit post that was like, for the people who think it's just download a new launcher, and it showed like all of the features that the Epic Game Store doesn't have that Steam does have. I think like cloud saves, I think, was one of them. I was like, wow, that's actually really nice. I do not have that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Oh, that guy got me. I understand
and the fact
that like
all of your friends are already you've got like friends on Steam, and you'd have to like redo all that shit.
right. I mean, I understand. It's not something I would get outraged about, though.
Sure, I mean, there's
That's my point. is.
Internet gets angry over fucking everything. But there are some legitimate complaints. And again, the exclusivity thing. It's like this new player comes in and throws around their Fortnite money and starts saying, you have to use our store to play this game. It's like, fuck off. Just let me download my shit and play it.
Oh, that was good.
Why is everyone so good at Rocket League? Except for me. Why did I not get the be good at Rocket League gene? See, he got it. He has the good at Rocket League gene.
What other crap did I see on YouTube? I don't think I saw that much. I watched...
Armored Skeptic has a new video.
Oh yeah, I watched a little bit of that, but I fell asleep. It was like early in the morning.
So that was a particularly important one for me because he's responding to the video by H Bomber guy that I talked about and said, you know, Armored Skeptic like made some mistakes and kind of came off looking a bit douchey in his video. Oh, in the Bill Nye thing, and ultimately now that I've seen both of it, the sad thing is that I like both H Bomber guy and Armored Skeptic. And I feel like they're kind of needling each other over shit that isn't all that important. But they both get to like point out mistakes that the other guy has made and then be like, that's why you should listen to my channel. My channel is where the smart people go. Don't go to that channel. When I think they both would like agree on a lot more stuff, honestly. What's real shitty is that H Bomber guy made a Chrome extension because he makes those videos about YouTubers that are actually shitty, and he's like, hey, if you don't want recommendations from those shitty YouTubers, and then he puts Armored Skeptic on there, even though he specifically says in his videos, like, now a lot of the people I debunk and shit on in my videos are like genuinely like some bad people, but I don't think Armored Skeptic is one of them. I just think he was wrong on these points. I was like, then why did you add him to your list of this shitty Chrome extension? Why did you like block Armored Skeptic's videos? It looks like you're just blocking. It's like you're trying to keep your viewers from ever seeing any response videos to what you've made.
Yeah, it seems like two things. For one, eliminate potential like competition, and for two, like this authority of who's right and who's wrong, kind of.
Yeah. Download my extension so that you don't listen to the wrong thinkers.
Yeah.
Because normally H Bomber guy is all about like, you know, like freedom of speech, kind of like let's listen to the bad ideas so that we can counter them. I had no idea he made this shitty ass extension thing. I mean, I got a whole bunch of Flat Earth conspiracy videos when I started watching debunking ones, but I'm not gonna download an extension to keep that from happening. It's just kind of a minor annoyance, and you move on. Because it comes across as very echo chamber and very disingenuous when H Bomber guy's like, I want an open dialogue. Also, here's a way to never have to see any of his videos in your related section.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, man? So I'm hoping... When I watched that video where he had complaints of Armored Skeptic, I was like, a lot of these complaints seem legit. I would like to hear a response from Armored Skeptic about it, and I would say the same thing now. Is like, I hope H-Bomber Guy has a response to this, because those are very legitimate complaints. Like I said, I like a lot of what both of those guys say, and I kind of hate that they're arguing like this over like really stupid, silly shit too. Like nothing even that important.
It was like an hour long too.
Yeah, most of it's not worth it, I would say. But it was worth it to me because I really like this guy. He's like one of the, I like just discovered him about a month ago, and I like a lot of what he says. So it was very important to me to hear complaints about him. Ah, I suck. He's the guy that did the Donkey Kong 64 24-hour stream where he got fucking like all the bananas, or at least he was trying to. I don't know if he did it. And then had that senator call in, AOC.
People just quitting, man.
Like, he brought up a very good critique of H-Bomber Guy and his thing about centrism. I touched on this a while back about how people seem to be really attacking anyone who says they're centrists or like moderates, as if like, you're so shitty, you're just too scared to like pick a side. Like, you just like, moderation or middle road for everything. And Armored Safety's like, do you realize how fucking insane that is? But like, he posted a H-Bomber Guy's like, he posted this comic where it shows Ku Klux Klan members saying, we want to kill black people. And then on the right side was black people saying, we want civil rights. And then a centrist is like, I think there's a compromise here. And it's like, see how dumb centrism is. You think there's a middle ground for everything, when clearly there's not a middle ground here. Like, obviously, black people should have rights. That's the moral high ground. And
that's not
and that's not centrism. Obviously, that is a stupid ass critique, because you can be a moderate, a centric on almost everything, but like obviously not in that. If that was your two choices, even someone who would call themselves a centrist, like Armored Skeptic, would obviously not choose somewhere in the middle.
Right.
Your comic is a straw man. No one thinks that like half of racism would be good. Or at least not your typical centrist or moderate. Because I think he's right in that there are some things that I think one side is entirely wrong about. But it's just stupid to like shit on centrist. It just feels very like my side is the good moral side, and then there's the bad evil side.
Yeah.
So if you're a moderate, you want to compromise with the enemy, so you're just as bad as them. I'm like, holy shit, that's a scary way to think.
Or it's specifically, you're just not on my side, therefore you're bad. Not necessarily you are on the evil side, but
right. By not thinking the way I do.
Yeah.
Just as bad as the people who are wrong.
That's the crazy things about a lot of like politics and stuff, is that people just, because of how fired up people get because they think that you're just like an idiot or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like a piece of shit, or you have no idea what you're talking about. Jesus Christ. It was a good pinch. What the fuck? Our teammate just left the net. As the ball was potentially going to go into our net, he just left. All yours. What? Yeah, what do you... I'm not gonna do that.
Like gun control. You know, it's kind of important because of the whole Parkland thing coming up right now, and those people killing themselves after surviving that high school shooting. I'm in favor of gun control to an extent, right? Like, taking away guns completely is just, it's not gonna happen. Like, it's literally just never gonna happen. That's not gonna work. But I think you'd be fucking nuts to not want some regulations on it. There's a middle ground there. There's some compromise between those two extremes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's something more than take all guns and have it open, right? And it's currently not open. But there's something more in between what we have now and take all guns too. Like and the problem with gun control is, again, like, you'd have to tell me exactly what.
Yeah, I don't want to get into gun control specifically.
Yeah.
Because we're still talking about like compromise and moderation and stuff. Because there is like an attitude of some people that just go, you know, both sides have some good points. There's some people that just like don't want to argue, so they just say that just so they don't like make anyone mad.
Right.
And there are some people that are like, nah, both sides are stupid, man, and they get like all high and mighty that like, oh, they're the real intellectuals because they can see faults with both sides. It's like, yeah, like, you're not going to come across like an economic policy that is flawless. There's going to be, it's a lot easier to pick something apart than it is to get behind something despite its flaws. So there is some critique of like centrism, like if you think that you're the morally superior one because you're smart enough to pick apart the problems that each side has. I get that. But just in general, like, who the fuck? Why are you getting mad at someone that's trying to take a nuanced, compromising approach?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Ooh, I dodged it.
Saw a pretty funny satirical post about
Look at me,
that.
watch me here real quick. Watch how close I was.
Oh, oh.
I dead
Teammate would have spammed what to say. Don't be silly, we're not trying to take your guns, just the ones that can kill people.
No, yeah. Yeah, in terms of the centrism, is it centrism?
Yeah, yes, centrism is yeah, that's what they were.
Centricism. That just sounds. I have no idea. That sounds.
The comic that he showed said centrism, but whoever made the comic was kind of a fucking idiot, so I don't know if they're right.
Yeah.
It's such a dangerous way to think. Like.
Centrism, okay. It's, yeah, with like the gun control thing, it's a very complicated issue. So like, me being, because I'm a centrist, right? I guess I'm not gonna like put myself in a camp, but
yeah, I hate labeling myself, but I'm kind of moderate, left-leaning moderate, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty smack dab in the center. I'm like 1 out of 10 to the left, according to a political square thing that I took. And there's just so many like policies and stuff. Like, if you say, okay, should we have more gun control? You have one side that's like, no, and you have another side that goes, hell yeah, like, get rid of guns. But then I'm like, but hold on, but like, what's the policy, right? Like, I can't just take one side or the other. I need to know what's the policy.
You have to compromise to get a law to pass. That's just the way it is. Like, you have to
Oh! Oh, I was hoping that'd go in. Damn. But I got the pass for it.
Upside down? I didn't even know.
Yeah. I fell off the ceiling.
That might be clippable. That was fun.
That's great.
So yeah, like being a snob about your centrism, sure. Like that's just complaining about someone being a snob. Like that has nothing to do with the idea of centrism. Like being a snob is a shitty thing. But you have to make compromises on almost everything to have a functioning society, and it's really dangerous to think we can't allow those people who are willing to compromise. It's literally our ideas or nothing. Now there are some exceptions to that, like gay marriage being legal. You might have a problem with how it was done because the Supreme Court just decided it's the law of the land now. But in general, I do think that gay marriage becoming legal it's just all around that was the best option, and we didn't need a compromise on that particular issue. So I think there's in like the issue of like, should the KKK be allowed to kill black people in that stupid ass straw man comic? Yeah, obviously there should not be a compromise on that one.
Right.
But when you start applying that to other issues that are a little more nuanced, that's very dangerous.
Yeah, because there's the whole like who's it affecting kind of thing, and for like gay marriage, it doesn't affect anyone negatively. Like, maybe one, there's like marriage benefits and taxes and stuff, so maybe one could argue that they're getting taxed less now, but like, so. Like, I don't think that's a big...
That was never anybody's actual complaint.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the third time Angel has scored. I'm so bad tonight. Oh. I just keep fucking it when I'm by the goal.
Our teammate has 8 points.
Okay, yeah, so at least I've done more than that.
Sorry, he is 10 now. He went up by 25%.
And maybe that's what H-Bomber guy was talking about when he posted that comic. Maybe he was only referring to super extreme things, like, I don't know, like gay marriage or like civil rights, and how white supremacists are actually wanting to, to do stuff like that. And he's like, we can't have a centrist compromising on these issues, but it doesn't feel like it. I don't know.
It's also, again, that's not what centrism is necessarily. That's just,
yeah.
You're not literally. It's not an extreme position. That's the point. Like,
and Shoe on Head specifically, like, tweeted that like centrism doesn't mean that you're literally in the middle of the road for every point.
You're not, like, here's the thing that I think they have that the extremists can't wrap their head around is the fact that the extremists, like, they think that everything is this way, right? If you are a liberal, you are like, everything is as left as it can be. I know exactly what you're going to do, what positions you're going to take, because you're just going to pick the left side. Just the most left you can do. Then there's...
Bumped me out of goal.
So they think then that, if you're a centrist, then you're going to be as extreme central as you can.
Yeah, it's extremely central. Just because you're left on every issue and the people you fight with are on the right of every issue doesn't mean that a centrist is in the center of every issue.
Yeah.
Teammate, how much more of an invitation do you need? Do I actually need to take a shot?
Get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Stick it in. I wish we had like an angel goal counter.
Yeah, the death counter thing has not been going so well as far as like ease of use. So I don't know. It'd be fantastic if we could. You wouldn't remember to like start it up every time.
Yeah, that reminds me. I need to download that mod, that script. Better counters, I think they're called. So you can have more than one counter. Because I can only have one counter. And then I think it makes it easier. I don't think you have to do whatever plus, and I don't think a mod has to do it. I might be able to find the settings to make it so a mod doesn't have to do it, but still, like...
Also, is there a command to take a death away in case we go over?
Probably. It's probably minus. If I had to guess.
I guess I could have just tried it. So I was thinking it would be dead minus, but I didn't want to fuck it up. Then I guess I could have just added it back.
Teammate, why didn't you stay up there, dude? Like, you were up there, I was clearly hitting the ball. You could have stayed up there to take a pass.
Fuck. So I was thinking, doing nothing but AT Zora kind of sucked. Right. But if we just, I was like, I don't know if we want to do that again. But if we just do it, then we will like never have to worry about it ever again.
Yeah.
Everything sucks. Life is pain. What do you think, Angel?
Also, like,
just do like 2 more Zoras and hopefully that'll be it.
There's only a 25-minute limit on it, and we're already kitted out. Well, we already know our kits for it, and we already know what to do. So, like...
It could be nice to just wrap it up.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we just need 2.
Yeah, as long as we don't fail.
Yeah. Which if we don't have ad night...
If we don't fail, it'll take like less than an hour to finish, hopefully. Unless Angel gets like 1 ticket in one of her things.
I mean, that's kind of the point. Is like that's kind of grinding in a way, and like we don't want to do it, but
it's not good grinding though.
Yeah, I think it's perb time.
It is.
Oh, the song's so good.
Angel, there's a thing on Reddit going around about how Lord of the Rings is PG-13 and those movies are allowed one F-bomb. So, like, where would you put your one F-bomb in Lord of the Rings? It's everyone, like, posting their favorite lines with fuck added to it. Fly, you fox! No one tosses a fucking dwarf! Speak fuck and enter. Yes, we've had our first breakfast, but what about second breakfast? Fuck your breakfast! Ah, fuck, it's the Balrog of Morgoth. It comes in fucking pints? You have my sword, and my axe, and my fox!
Okay.
And my fucking axe! I'll give you all my fuck. You shall not fuck! That kind of changes. That kind of changes the implication. Or just, you shall not fucking pass. How great would it be if Gandalf just busted out, you shall not fucking pass!
I went to renew my license plate today. On the online service. And I didn't realize, because I didn't look at it, because I haven't had to do it yet. It says, you need emissions testing. And I was like, no. Oh. So now I have to go to the emission testing place, and wait in line, and get my emissions tested. So then I can renew my plates.
A wizard is never early, nor is he late. He arrives precisely when he fucking means to. Lord of the Rings is a PG-13. So in PG-13 movies you're allowed like one F-bomb, so people have been trying to figure out where they would put it in the movie. And it makes me laugh because those movies are like not where you would expect to see cussing. It's just really funny.
Who's the gross? Is it Gollum?
Yeah, Gollum.
I can see him saying it.
Saying my precious. Yeah, absolutely.
But why put it during a pivotal moment in the thing with like a big quote? Why don't you put it like just in a place that just doesn't doesn't fit the plot?
Yeah, those are funny too. People are just posting like where they would put it. Some are putting it in the big moments, some are putting it in small moments.
My fucking precious!
Yeah. Fly, you fox!
They're just like out in the walking, as they like to do in Lord of the Rings. They're walking. And,
they do a lot of walking. Just stubs his toe. Fuck!
No, they're just having a merry time, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Fucking Legolas!" And he's like, "What?" Like, it's like, oh, and then you just keep going. Just like for no reason, just.
Oh, I hate that Angel's not here. Come back, Angel! More Lord of the Rings quotes. Oh shit.
Oh, I really wanted that to pop.
Like there's
more.
one where he's like, we've had our first breakfast, what about second breakfast? And Aragorn just looks at him like, we're on the road. Fucking second breakfast. He just so like, fuck your second breakfast. Just gets completely fed up with him.
Oh! I had a thought today of you know, you have shows and you have like about ghosts, um, busting. You know, like you got like you got Luigi's Mansion, you got and slash Ghostbusters with their like vacuums that they suck the ghosts up. And then you have Fatal Frame, which is all about like cameras. So you have to like take a picture of the ghost.
Ooh, that's cool.
And then
I
like
haven't seen that.
I don't know if it kills them. The game
traps them in the picture. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know how it works in the game, but the games are very boring and like imagine shitty potential tank controls. Everything's PS2 graphics and brown and
a neat concept though.
It's a neat concept. It's just not like action packed as one would. It's like the slowest Ghost gameplay you could probably have.
So did you come up with a better ghost capturing method?
Well, no, I was just wondering what other ghost capturing methods could you have. Like, you know, when you die, you like let out all of your bowels and shit, right? So maybe your
bowels
like,
and your shit.
Yeah, all your poop, all your farts and whatnot. You don't have any bladder control anymore. That gets out. So maybe your soul slips out with it.
Oh god.
So maybe you just need to give every ghost a butt plug.
The soul comes out the anus.
So you just
that could be lore right there. The soul leaks out the anus when you die.
You must seal it with a butt plug.
But you would have to do it before it leaks out.
Well, no, you give the ghost a butt plug because that's it. You know, it makes them feel better, and so they can pass on to another realm.
Well, they're not passing anything. You just shove a butt plug in.
They're ghost poops. You know.
Who likes Rocket League anyways?
I thought I was playing Monster Hunter there for a sec, so I was.
You were trying to sheath?
Yeah, I was trying to sheath my weapon and pick up some herbs. I was like, holy shit!
Coming up with new methods for trapping ghosts. Once again, Angel picked the worst time to leave.
And she's really PRBing too. Her soul must be leaving.
Oh god, it's lore now. She was saying that like she was trying to go to PRB earlier, but someone was in there.
Yeah, she said that. Why does everyone use it? I find that in my house, whenever I use the shower, every person in the house needs to use the bathroom downstairs. So it makes my water really hot when I'm in the shower. So I have to step out of the shower like, not out of the shower, but, you know, to the side that isn't getting the water.
Yeah.
And it's strange because like I shower at all like potentially different times, but yet it seems like I don't know. It's like the act of me leaving my room. People hear it outside and go, "Oh my god, there's an outside world."
I could really pee right now.
There's an outside world. Wait a minute, the bathroom's out there. I should go use that actually.
So like open your door, walk to the bathroom, then wait for them all to pee, and then do your shower.
Yeah, I've done that. I've walked out into the bathroom and then I sat there because I heard somebody's door open. I'm like, well then, guess I'll sit here for a minute. I'm thinking though with my tax return. I'm gonna buy a nice green screen.
Oh.
And probably like a light. So I'll be super pro.
So it's not gonna be all blown out.
So it'll have proper lighting. It'll be bright. You won't be able to see my posters in the background anymore, obviously. You know, I could put them in there with the green screen.
Yeah.
launched way the fuck over there.
You're just gonna like put the green screen on your wall, basically.
No, no, I'm gonna put it right behind my chair. So I'm gonna probably scoot forward ever so slightly, and then because I've just a tiny bit of room right behind my chair that it could fit, but it's gonna it's gonna require me to be more vigilant with recycling the cans that are in my room.
Recycling your cans?
Yeah, because my like energy drink cans, because I let them pile up a little bit behind my chair. Probably have like 8 of them down there right now.
Well, if you just paint them green before you drink them, then they'll be part of the green screen effect. Ooh, nice save.
They're on the floor though. They're not. It's just the fact that like the green screen thing that sits on the floor needs to sit there.
Oh.
Because I'm buying the Elgato one.
Mm-hmm.
And the Elgato one is like a reverse projector where it pulls up from the ground. Where it's reverse like projector screen.
Do you not have like a trash can to throw them away?
I do. That's where the vigilance comes in that I need to.
But when they're empty, it's fun to like toss it and see if you make it in.
Well, no, because there might be a little bit of liquid still left in there, and I don't want that getting on my carpet. So,
I've got like a spot on my desk for like a dish or a drink or whatever. And when I leave my room, I check that spot. Like, okay, I'm leaving my room. I need to make sure I grab whatever's still sitting there.
my room's basically like, it's now Saturday, so time to pick up all the clothes that are on the floor and drinks. Except for I didn't do it yesterday because I kind of forgot.
There was a while, like a few years ago, where I let the clothes situation get out of hand. And it was just like a giant stack of them at the end of my bed. And I'm like, this is fucking awful. I can't do this anymore. And ever since then, I've just forced myself. I remember how bad it got, and that gives me the motivation to just take care of it right then and there, even when I'm tired from coming home. Angel, Legolas, what could you see with your fucking eyes? I have no idea what that said.
Your fucking eyes!
Your fucking eyes!
Are you gonna go get some Guinness? Is that the accent? Am I doing it?
I don't know. I couldn't keep a straight face. But taking how much the fucking eyes it got! Oh man.
Got
Oh, we gotta tell her about the
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
Look at it. Boom!
One fuck. That sounds like he needs like one guy, like just this one asshole. Oh, that's the one fuck that he needs.
So,
Rule them fucking all.
but Angel, we were talking about like ghost busting equipment. So you know how there's like vacuums for Luigi's Mansion / Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he is the one fuck to rule them fucking all.
Hold on, I thought I potentially. Oh, it hit me! I was trying to save it and it just barely bounced off me. So yeah, there's like backpacks and Ghostbusters where you're able to track the ghost or whatever. I was wondering what other ghost. No matter how many times
It's gonna leave, isn't it?
You said need boost twice.
If he hadn't hit it right there.
And you fucked it. So, and there's other games like Fatal Frame where there's a camera. We're wondering, like, what are some other things?
Other ways to trap ghosts. And then
I thought of, well, when you die, all of your like poop and farts come out, right? Because you can't hold it in anymore. So maybe your soul comes out of your butt too. So maybe you need to give ghosts butt plugs so that they, you know, can feel better about passing. And
so basically, the new lore is that your soul leaves your ass when you die.
yeah, your soul leaves your ass when you die.
It leaks out with all the other shit.
Flows out. I still remember that like 26 gram.
Yeah.
Think of someone stuffing a ghost into a blender. Yeah, you know, a vacuum is kind of a blender. Like that the spinning shit, and you're like it's all getting stuffed into a bag. The form doesn't stay once it gets in there, especially for something that's defies the laws of physics, like ghosts.
Oh my god!
Nice. I'm not mad about that goal. Oh, the triple!
How do you not watch that replay? Like, how often do you see a triple pinch and everyone just immediately skips? I understand, like, regular goals, nobody wants to watch them, but...
There's a lot of lore we have to add, actually. There's the one about fucking Monotoast we still never added. That, like,
painting. Go ahead.
He works for Psionics. Did we add a Psionics lore?
I'm not sure. I haven't added any lore, like, ever.
Oops. I just did lore. I just didn't even search for Psionics.
How crazy would it have been if you'd gotten it, though?
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
we
nice.
didn't have it.
God, there's so much lore.
We did get a Rocket League one, though. That was close.
There's a bit of Rocket League ones, though. You got a Rocket League one? No, we did.
Rocket Labs.
Oh, the first one. Yeah. Yeah, got it.
I didn't, no. Is that something you think Olivia would like? I mean, she likes pretty much anything How to Train Your Dragon. What was the theory? Pretty shit. She might still like it. You have kickoff? Oh, no, you don't. Well, the other guys could take kickoff. I'll tell them all yours. Alright. I like the idea of, like, painting someone traps their soul. That's kind of cool.
Oh, painting.
Like, painting their likeness.
That's a little to the a similar thing to the pictures.
Yeah.
Just it takes extra time. You're like, wait, hold on, ghost. Can you stand there for a second?
Oh,
All right.
look who's in Discord.
I figured I'm gonna be in Discord after this anyway, so. You know.
We're taking the hobbits to fucking Isengard! Oh, how great would it have been for, like, Treebeard to just bust out a fuck. Because it would take him, like, a long time to say it. Like, he comes out of the forest and sees all the trees cut down. What the fuck? It just, like, turns into the... Just like a roar. Fuck!
I don't even know how to like search for that.
I think LOTR memes is the subreddit that was
Oh.
like doing it right now.
Yeah.
Although it might not have started there. They've just kind of piggybacked on it today.
Yeah.
Shit. Fly, you fox! God damn.
Alright then, fuck your secrets.
Yeah, fuck your secrets. Because he's got that smile.
Yeah.
Such a genuine smile that just, okay then, fuck your secrets. Oh, it just cussing, especially the F word, is just so out of place in that whole
Oh.
series. It really makes me laugh.
Just
Ah, shit!
Gandalf holding on to the edge. Fuck.
Yeah. Or like when Pippin knocks the helmet into the well and it's just like clanging and making all that noise. Ooh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
This has, I think, a picture of Snake.
What's the elfish word for fuck? Instead of friends. Whoa! Look at all those bits. I can't even count them all.
Wow.
That's a lot of bits. You're Hotos Fangus. Is that what it is? Thanks for all
Your
those
Hotos
bits.
fan Gus?
I appreciate it. I don't.
Angus.
Fangus?
25 bits.
Is that the
Welcome,
plural
Bob.
for fang? Fang? That's another fun game, is to like pluralize words incorrectly.
Yeah.
There's still the debate on what you should, how you should pluralize asparagus.
Asparagus.
Yeah,
Asparagus.
there's either asparagus or asparagus.
Asparaguses.
Asparaguses.
Asparagus.
I think. Well, I think the actual debate's between those two, but yeah, you know, there's asparagus.
Who cares about the real debate?
There's.
Whoa!
Whoa! What are you?
Bits.
Holy.
You're insane. Thanks for 35 bits, man.
Mad lad
So
over here.
generous.
You're Hotos. I hope I'm saying your name
Your
What?
Hotus
My-
fungus.
right. I see.
My
I see.
grandma. What big fungus you have.
Fangus. It sounds like a weird, like, fungus or something.
If
Like-
there's something you'd like us to call you, you can tell us that.
Like there's a way, or like a strain of weed or whatever. A strain of weed. One weeds.
Just the one.
The fungus.
I would like one weed, please.
The dankest fungus.
Oh, that's a good Steam name.
That's
Tell that to
quality.
Justin.
Oh my god, yeah.
Fangus Fangus.
I might make that an epigram.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was bumping the other guy and it bumped into you. I didn't want that to happen.
You're hot as F Angus.
Another 21 bits. Thanks, man. You're being real generous. I appreciate it. But
I like seeing them all separated out and dancing around and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
that's all you got. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I didn't. You did it to mess with your buddy's stream. Oh, nice.
That's a great. Oh my god, the fourth angel goal today. I don't know what's
But
going
yeah,
on.
I hope you have a good day too if you're leaving. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the generosity.
Yeah, you seem cool. I even kept you from saving it,
Yeah, you even kept me
just so I could score it. What is wrong with me?
I have too much power.
I really wish there was an angel goal counter, and it wouldn't be like, oh, I barely tipped it. It wouldn't be like accurate. It would just be like somebody can just knock
We
it
just
up.
add numbers to it whenever we want. It's at like 4,000 one day, and then like 3 the next day. Like it goes up and down.
It's a random number generator.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
lied! You liar!
You
Wow.
liar!
I
How
could
dare
bust
you? Oh, thanks, man.
Ah, on! Just after I took the top spot, too. Isn't that great? Oh.
Thanks a lot, man. That's what is that? 245. Thanks, man.
Real MVP.
If you, I assume your streamer friend is Angus, but you know, I would say that you are also Angus because you are hot as fuck.
Yeah, anyone who watches this Twitch instantly like 5 times hotter.
5 times hotter.
Plus 8 charisma.
Is hotness a D&D stat? Is it just?
I mean, technically it's part of charisma, but really charisma is mostly like the force of personality. But there was one book that added like attractiveness as its own stat, which I think
I
should
see
be more accurate.
charisma as like you can be appealing to someone even if you're not attractive, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
Yeah, that's too real.
Is there a sex-based D&D?
I mean, there's the book of erotic fantasy.
Is that D&D related?
Keep going.
Is there like, here's how you apply your dexterity and stuff?
No, that's just kind of you make rolls. And
Yeah, I'd like to
decides.
apply my dexterity.
All right, roll for initiative, please.
It has a bunch of like strange race combinations, like new races that you can play as. Like that one where Zach and Tegan DM'd, where I was like half elf, half unicorn.
Nice. Did you have a horn?
I did, yes.
Were you horn?
I was also very annoying because they can detect evil at will, and so like literally every time they said we entered a new room or looked at a new object, I'm like, detect evil. It was pretty hilarious, but anyway, so they have a bunch of those. They have like STDs.
Oh my god.
I think they have like some items.
Some what?
Items that you can have.
Nice.
You're hot as fuck, Angus. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. I fucked it. Oh, I didn't. Oh.
God damn, dude.
God dang.
Dang, man.
Oh my god, how many is that again? 245 again.
We are not worthy.
Thanks, man. What did I do? Why me? I had to get the #1 spot. You had to secure it.
You've got it. I gotta wait till it resets now to even bother trying again. I literally enjoyed my #1 spot for like a day.
Yeah, he did it yesterday. By the way, I just added lore 68, and because I have lots of lores to add, I can easily add, really hoping for that pinch. I can easily manipulate it so 69 is a more sex-related one. I wasn't gonna hit that. I was too close.
It's just, the reason you want 69 to be good is because when you tell people, hey, you can search up lore or a quote based on its number, you know that's what people are going to go for.
Oh, of course.
That's why I was saying like we want a good quote for 69. I feel like we'd need to add the soul leaks out of the anus. I don't know if that has to be 69.
Well, I can easily add the butt plug part, and then it'll be sex related.
He immediately takes his bits back. Like, what,
Yeah.
what the fuck did you just say?
He's talking to John Twitch right now on the phone. Please.
I've made a serious mistake.
This is the worst thing I've
I
ever
have
done.
backed the wrong horse. I'm sorry, I mentioned horse. It's my bad.
Yeah, gross.
I should have known better.
Look at that fucking ugly ass
Oh,
horse.
thank you. Oh, blocked!
This is the best of both worlds. Oh, I missed that because I'm an idiot. Because you're like you're here so you can discuss, but you can also do commands.
Yeah.
I fucked that twice, and they still gave me the chance to fix it.
That sounds
Throw
like
the ring into the fire.
that what
No.
you just said, Sunbro, sounds like a repairman that just got a little too horny. I fucked that twice and they still let me fix it.
Vacuum cleaner.
Oh, sick.
What? I wasn't even in ball cam anymore. How did I score that?
The guy redirected it and it was on net. Another Angel goal.
Oh,
Nice.
the power of Angel flowing through me today. Even after I touch it, it's still own goals.
Teammate has 26 points. Which, I mean, it's not bad. Especially because we're winning, but it's still, like, it's always funny to see. No, please. I don't, no. Not in my net. Oh, I was trying to do a ceiling shot, you dick.
Sailing dick.
No, I didn't think. That's you, Sunbro.
No. Ashton was saying, like, not even to put the fuck in a big moment, but just like a small moment, like they're just kind of walking around, just like walking along. Ah, fuck, Legolas. Shit, I meant to bring that, meant to tell you about that thing.
Could you imagine that during the movie? Just like, just out of nowhere, they don't say fuck the entire movie. And then bam.
Stubs his toe. Ah, fuck.
Like, every parent in the room gets wide-eyed. My mom scoffs. Mom, you just watched that man get his head cut off and, like, while he was fucking a chick. Yeah, but they said the word fuck. Why did they have to say
Wow,
that?
he was fucking a chick.
He didn't need to say the word fuck. It was like, that was his brother, and, like, and it was his girlfriend. Like, he just found out they were cheating on, like, his brother was cheating with his girlfriend, and the brother got the head cut off. Like, I think he has reason to say fuck.
It would also be great to go into R-rated movies and defuck them.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah, kids
like
bop
when
'em.
like when they play it on TV and they add in, like, they, like, dub in other lines instead of the cuss words.
Yeah, or like Kids Bop, where they, like...
Mother trucker!
They totally change, like, lyrics because it's a little too raunchy.
Move, please! Get out the way!
One does not simply walk into fucking Mordor.
One does not simply fuck into Mordor.
Whoop, whoop.
Or it could be changed to one does not fucking walk into Mordor.
I want to fuck my way to Mordor. Man, there's so many quotable lines in that series.
Yeah, it is.
Whoopsies.
Ah!
I flew, man. I accidentally flew off the side. Oh, damn it! I flew off the side of the net, unfortunately, and then my nose hit the crossbar, and so I bounced like right into you.
Oh, Ashton did Gollum. My fucking precious. I actually haven't seen that one on the Reddit.
It's just because
He
I
actually
could...
seems the most likely to say fuck.
Yeah,
of all
Yeah,
the
that's why
characters.
I was thinking of it, because he's gross. He sounds like he has braces, which makes him even grosser. My fucking braces. Did you guys watch the latest anime?
Oh, it's Conifer.
Okay. I really like these Lord of the Rings things.
Yeah, that's a great subreddit. Cause like Star Wars memes took off. So I really, yeah. Oh man, the Pixar thing's been going around lately.
Oh man, I haven't seen it.
Oh, the Pixar
Yeah,
thing?
like they'll show like the lamp and then
Oh, a
an
thing that
eye.
fell. Yeah, it took me.
I think it's an eye.
So the
That's awful. How could you do that to Boromir?
yeah, because there was. It took me forever. A person posted a JoJo one on the Two Best Friends Play subreddit, and I was looking at it and I was like, okay, I know what that character is, and I understand. It was like my first time seeing the meme, so I had no idea what it was. And so there, yeet.
Yeet!
Wow.
Just in time for us to finish playing Rocket League.
Yeet it up. Switching to Monster Hunter.
Because like, so I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? Why? Yeah, that was the thing that crushed him. Like that guy got crushed. And then I thought about it, and I was just like, oh wait, that thing
everybody's doing
crushes
their
the
own
eye.
thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone's doing their own take on the Pixar thing right now.
I'm not good at that. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this.
Like that meme, I'm about to fuck up this whole man's career, and it shows the lamp looking at the eye. I'm about to fuck up his whole man's career.
Ugh. Oh, I kind of took a guy out of commission. Oh my god, our teammate doesn't even have 100 points.
Like Star Wars memes.
Oh
that
my god.
Reddit is kind of more. It's like way more popular. But the Lord of the Rings ones are better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Why does everyone hate Komochi bots so much?
Yeah, for real. Komochi bot's
What's he?
awesome.
He's not doing anything. He's just saying hi.
It's a she? Something?
She's just saying hi. Did you just assume that I assumed its gender?
Oh, that's maybe it.
This game sucks.
Our teammate got 100 points. 3 minutes into overtime.
I can't be really mad at my performance. I had a goal, 2 assists, and 4 saves.
Yeah, I had 2 goals. Alright guys, I should go to sleep. What time is it now? Like, it's 10 o'clock at the latest in the United States. Where are you?
Oh, I mean, if he has to get up early.
How goes it there? How's life? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's Monster Hunter time. I don't really need to go grab a snack.
God damn it, I didn't do the eye.
You did Konzu.
I just mistyped.
No, keep playing. Nope. It's time to switch there, Yeet. 6 to 8. That's our Rocket League time on Sundays, unfortunately. We got Angels here. We got to play some Monster Hunter, some Arc-Tempered Zora Magdaros.